All right, guys, welcome to a Sideshow Extra. I'm John.
And I'm Stacey.
And we're here to bring you something we had to talk about. We just had to bring this one up. I hate to do this to you, Yanny or Laurel.
Oh,
Which camp is it?
so frustrating.
Yanny or Laurel?
Well,
yeah, yours is weird. So we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. So with me, it's Laurel. And if you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry. We didn't know what we were talking about up until a couple of hours ago when one of our Twitter followers, an avid listener, honestly, at Beast Fat Boy, I'll give you a little shout out there, buddy, sent us this and made us completely hate him forever now. So what it is there's an audio file out there that harkens us back to a more gentle time of 2015 when everybody was concerned whether the dress was blue and black or white and gold. Right. And for me, it was always blue and black, by the way. I don't know what the rest of the crazy people in the world.
It was white and gold.
It was blue and black. But regardless, this is something completely different. Okay, this is completely different. What we're talking about is this obscene audio clip that was uploaded by Chloe Feldman at Chloe Couture. And the thing was, it got uploaded, and then there was a Reddit forum where people started going nuts. Obviously, I know why. And it has just taken the internet by storm, as these things will. Yes. But when it's something like this, I get it. And I think it's cool. And the reason we're talking about it is it opens up an awesome debate. So before we go any further on this, we're going to play this for a few times for you, and you tell us what you hear.
Laurel. 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 Laurel, 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 Laurel.
So obviously they heard Laurel.
Not obviously.
Yeah, obviously they heard Laurel. Something interesting before I even go any further on this, I want to talk about the fact of when we first listened to it, I heard Laurel and Stacey, Raja, and Ariana all heard Yanny.
Yes, clear as day.
Yeah, actually, Ariana heard something even a little bit different.
She didn't know it was like yammy or yammy. Like she thought maybe it was two words.
Right, absolutely. And I found out from reading through forums that has also been the way for some people. Now, the funny thing is, I've seen some of these people that are so pretentious and smart and all that. You know, they're like, well, adjust this and turn this, stand on your head, slap a chicken.
Right, turn your head 20 degrees.
Right, you're going to hear this in a certain way. And I've tried all those, and I still hear Laurel.
Well, my story is a little stranger than that. Right. Because I heard you playing it, and I came to the room, and you asked me what I heard. You didn't even tell me what the choices were. You were like, tell me what you hear. Right. And I'm really used to you doing that because of EVPs and stuff. You're like, here, listen to this. Tell me what you hear. Right. And so I heard Yanny. Yeah. I mean, that's what I heard. And then after I found out that you heard Laurel, I couldn't fathom how you could possibly hear Laurel in that. Like, I heard no L's. I heard nothing that even remotely resembled Laurel. Yeah. Like I was baffled.
Yeah, because they're so different, right? Because L and Y and everything. Well, they're not. So a Dr. Jody Kryman, a principal investigator at a voice perception laboratory at University of California in Los Angeles, gave a little interview to the New York Times. Yes, the New York Times is talking about this. And she was talking about the acoustic patterns of the utterance are midway between those of the two words. The energy concentrations for ya are similar to those for la. She said N is similar to R. I is similar to L. She just went on and on, right? Right. And was talking about, she said, but that's not really an explanation, and I'm not sure about this. She's like, it really takes more study. So obviously we know that after the age 25, your hearing really starts changing quite a bit. And you can do these hearing tests that I've done before just because of doing the EVP research that we do. Now, I have always dubbed myself as a pretty good at EVP research and finding EVPs where a lot of people may miss them. You know, you don't want to ever call yourself a expert in the paranormal field, right? Because it's really a hard field to be an expert in. But you can do enough audio stuff with different devices that we use with sweep technology and what have you.
You can be good at it.
Yeah, you have to be used to listening for it, right? Yes. And I think this is a great lesson. Regardless, because Stacey and I have had a rule for years that unless we agree on it, we don't present it as evidence. So it's one of those things to keep remembering. If you are a paranormal investigator, I believe this is a golden rule that you really need to live by, that if your team agrees on it, great, right? Right. That's probably good evidence. But the weird thing is maybe it's good evidence and we're just hearing it differently.
It could be. And, people always say, well, if you suggest what it says, then people are going to hear that. But in this case, that wasn't really true because I knew that you were hearing Laurel and I couldn't make myself hear it.
Right.
And I tried.
Then mysteriously you did.
And then it was funny because you were like, well, get my recorder and we'll try recording it on a different device and see if maybe that changes the way it sounds. And I was like, well, your recorder's downstairs. So I went all the way downstairs into the other room on the bookcase, got your recorder, came all the way back upstairs. And then you started playing it again. And all of a sudden, all I could hear was Laurel. Yeah. And now all I can hear is Laurel, I can't hear Yanny at all.
Yeah, it's completely bizarre. The only thing we could figure out was that she changed from upstairs to downstairs and came back upstairs. Did that change something with, your ears or perception or what?
I don't know.
It's very odd.
It is.
And I haven't read about that much. Now, I did find a couple of cases where someone was hearing both, claiming that makes them normal. I've only heard the Laurel on this, but it's really interesting. So, please leave a comment. Let us know what you guys hear. Are you in the Yanny camp or are you in the Laurel camp?
Or do you go both ways?
Oh. Hey guys, if you like what you've heard, please check out ParanormalSideshow.com and follow the links for our weekly podcast. Also, become a sideshow off yourself and pick one of our killer levels on our Patreon to help support the channel and help keep us bringing you bigger and better content. So until next week, for my lovely wife Stacey, I'm John Edwards. So long and
stay strange.